Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Highly Worn Out. Today we will be doing another toy review, this time the Studio Series Scrapper, one of the 7 or 8 Constructicons from the Bayverse movies. Currently this figure has no accessories, because it didn't come with any, but yeah. As the painting and sculpting on this figure is pretty good for Studio Series Constructicon. There's not really any color mismatching besides the head right there, which has a slightly different shade of yellow from like the rest of the body, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Thankfully, the back on this figure is pretty clean. There's not much kibble really on it, or anywhere on this figure, which I'm really glad of for being a combiner, well, being an arm. Anyways, but let's get down to that noggin. The head of this figure is obviously well designed due to it being a Studio Series figure. There's not much to really say about it besides a bit of gunmetal gray on his head and on his neck. And you can't really see the eyes here because it's just hard to see with the lighting in here. So don't really blame me on that. But let's get down to articulation. The neck itself is on a hinge joint. It can go up this far, down this far, and then the head is on this ballish hinge joint here. So it can look left this far, right this far, down this far, and up this far. The arm articulation is pretty good because he can make a successful T-pose, and each of the arms, besides the left arm here, has a double joint, which is kind of expected for both the vehicle and robot mode, and the arm here has a third joint mainly for this, but that's again mainly for vehicular mode. There sadly is no waist swivel on this figure due to how its transformation is, so that kind of sucks. This figure, unlike my last reviews, that being Lego Optimus, can't even really spread much, which is kind of but Scrapper has some thigh swivels right here. It's mainly used for transformation too. His knees can go almost like this by having almost the wheels almost touching each other here. And there's no foot articulation due to how it's transformed. But the legs can kick out this far, kick back this far, and as shown earlier, can't really spread. But let's get to transformation. First, what you want to do is open up the chest here, and there's a bar right there, which the head will just clip into right there, then close up the chest. Now what you want to do is untab the arms from right there and to release this little bit right here. Which then, these little 2 tab points, and this bit of tab right there would just tab right in. Now what you want to do is move this combiner joint like to there for the vehicular mode. Then what you want to do for the legs, I'll move the arms out of the way, is move his feet and kind of curl them up like this. Do the same on the other side, then untab it from the fake part of the wheel. Then what you want to do is rotate the leg over like this. Have the wheel go out, then kind of move this all around, like kind of like this. Do the same on the other leg. Then what you want to do is rotate the shovel bit around now to make sure for vehicle mode it will work. Actually, wait, no, it was right. Never mind. Then what you want to do for the arms now is you want to fold Scrapper's claw hand in, then move this bit off to make room to put the arms in. Then fold the arms in, just make sure these exhaust pipes are kind of sticking out like that. Then what you want to do is kind of have the arms kind of go in and around the cockpit, just make sure it's getting above it. Then fold his grapple hook hand down like this. Then what you want to do, if you're able to, is that there's 2 tabs in there, and there's 2 tabs on the arms to get them in. So you want to try to get these tabs in right there. Then make sure that this bit right here can tab into these 2 slots. Once so, then commence with the rest of the transformation. Tab the arms together, rotate this around, and make sure that this tab goes into this tab. Then rotate this bit of shovel right there, and make sure it has that enough is out, and to make sure that it can work. Then rotate the legs fully around like that. Let's make sure the fake wheel here tabs into right there. Do the same on the other leg. Then, for the shovel bit here, you want to rotate this down. Let's make sure it lines up with this. Then, just tab it in. Same on the other side. Tab it in. And then, boom. And there's Scrapper's vehicular mode. Scrapper's vehicle mode looks pretty good, I will say. It's pretty detailed, and besides the combiner joint just hanging out in the back right there, it's pretty good. It can roll around like all rolling things should, and the shovel bit can move up this much and down that much, and that's about it. Now let's get to the combine mode, that being the arm. First, move this joint up to there, so it aligns with these bits. Then you'll want to deal with removing what would be Scrapper's feet. Rotate it like this. Just rotate it like this. Then what you want to do is untab the wheels from the combiner joint. Then move this little piece right there down. Kind of do this to kind of have that merge. Then what you want to do is that there's a tab right there and a tab inside the wheel. And you want to just tab those together. Make sure they do. Then after that, after angling up things properly, here you'll have, and you have to deal with actually unpegging this, and now you'll have the left arm of of Devastator. And the left arm looks like what you would expect of this kind of construction vehicle forming an arm. It being an arm in general, it's pretty good. It's obviously pretty detailed. And again, due to the vehicle Scrapper transforms into, this would look like what you would expect from this kind of vehicle turning into an arm. And I forgot to mention this back in his vehicular mode, but there's no underside kibble besides the chest obviously peeking out. There's no head. There's no visible head syndrome. Nothing sticking out besides the combiner joint. So it's pretty cool. And that wraps up the end of the video. I hope you enjoy this toy review of Scrapper, and hopefully you found this good. I'll see you in the next video.